guys, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us on the Sunday live stream. Every Sunday I'm trying to do live stream for you to update information that our algorithm, our system shows to you. We have update every day. We have update every minute, every second. We have notification, we have everything. You don't have it. So first thing first, thank you for following us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your likes, comments, subscription. All links you're gonna find in description. Our public channels, our private channels, all information gonna be there. All our other social media. For those of you who's been following someone with the same face on the TikTok, you should figure out if you're following the legit Andrew, legit El Caro. So there's a lot of scammers. I don't wanna even talk about that. I don't wanna stop there. Do your own research. We don't give any kind of financial advice. We're just showing you what we are doing, and we are showing you, explaining you what we think the price will do for the next couple of days. I want to start this live stream from the words of, I don't know, like the only thing that I can say, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk and Elena Zarutska. I know that there is a lot of people who's dying every day, but that's something that shocked even person like me. I think that the deaths that took life, the circumstances, the animal that took life of the young woman, no matter if she from Ukraine or not, that was insanely, I don't know how to explain myself. The fear in her eyes, the thing that she died alone, that's the worst nightmare that could happen to any person. And the violence with the death of the Charlie Kirk, the honest, the smart, the honorable person, the person who's thinking, no matter what he's saying, nobody deserves to get the bullet, especially in front of the kids. So I hope they're gonna find peace in heaven. Everything that's happening right now in the media, as you know, it's always not just because you need to see that. Yes, of course, right now, 20 times more things happening in the media because everyone has the camera. Before that, only the surveillance camera on the building or any other office buildings, underground stations who need to have cameras showed us what's been happening in the world. But right now, not everything are shown in the media. The only thing that they are showing to you is the thing that should put you in the state of some kind of thoughts, some kind of feeling. And in my opinion, the death of the white young woman from the hand of the animal, no matter what color of his skin, but that's fucking animal. And the silence which was in the media because of that. He's a killer. He was few times in the court. He was in jail, his brother in jail, but still he was walking on the street with the normal people. And the thing that they are showing in the media, that's the beginning of the civil war in the United States. That's my opinion, and I've been talking about that since 2023. That's gonna happen. Sooner or later, in 1 year or in 2 years, or maybe it's going to happen in 2030, but it's definitely going to happen here in the United States. I'm trying to find the right words for that. The things that they are showing, the thing that's happened right now in the London, you're not going to believe in that. I'm just going to show you. I hope that you could find the way to translate it, but still, let me show you one thing. A few days ago, I posted the thing So here it is. Here it is. You see that? Can I take this message and ask the Google to translate it? Europe is drowning in Muslims, in people below the poverty line, in aliens from countries where people's frontal lobes don't even develop properly. I'm not talking about the Muslims, I'm talking about the Africa, about other people. There is a lot of things. So the screenshot which I post here from the Django, where the Leonardo DiCaprio character explaining what's happening with the brains of people where the front doesn't develop properly. So I made a post on 13th of September, 2 days ago. It's basically 1 day ago, yeah, like 13th of September. How is possible? It was, okay, 7:18 a.m. And then we see what's happening in Great Britain. So there is a huge post about the people and about the amount of hate inside of every country to different type of people, to different type of society, to different type of class. That's something serious. That's definitely gonna happen. So when you watching my live streams, when you reading things that we are posting in the private or in the public group, the first thing that you need to understand that sooner or later, and in my opinion sooner, we're gonna stop doing that. Because of few things. First thing, people are stupid. You, if you texted me in the private messages, hey, you've been talking about that we are going up from 3rd till 12th plus minus 1 day, but right now I see that the prices are going up again. What's gonna happen next? You are stupid. That's it, period. Stay with that. You need to understand that. If you are the person who asking the questions and not trying to understand, and realize that this system showing you a little bit more and you asking your question in my DMs, for me, you are stupid. You do not deserve my answer. Even if you paying me thousands of dollars or whatever. But you are smart because you want to understand why. But if you want to understand when, your question is only about when. Can you give me update? Can you send me this asset? Can you do that for me? You're still stupid. But if you're asking question why, you are smart. I hope you understand me. So as far as I can see, our accuracy, months after months, months after months, any months, name the months, go watch the live stream for that dates, go watch the live stream weeks before dip or pump, and you will see that we on the same live streams name and call the date weeks and months before. So here was way than enough to prove you that our system works. And I'm telling you right now, I don't want to be the person who's going to be put in the prison because we know that the Apple will fall. No matter what's going to happen, no matter what kind of iPhone or whatever they're going to drop, the stock price of the Apple will go down. So if you're going to go to the previous live stream week ago, I've been talking about this and I've been telling like we're going to go down. And then all media showing us that the Apple lost $100 billion in market cap. Only on that moment. And what do we have here right now? From here we're going up, from here we're going down. So the next week probably we're gonna go down again. This is the 1 hour time frame. This is the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame showing to me that we will do movement up, then we're gonna go down. So if I'm gonna go on the 1 hour time frame, in my opinion, from 17, when the rate's gonna be lowered, oh my God, we're going to the moon once again, they're gonna give you a chance, if you are stupid, to buy assets for expensive premium price. And then we're gonna go down again. So of course, I'm waiting that the rates will be cut. They're gonna lower the rates. Everyone expecting the same. And right now, even right now, people start to talk about, so the rates cut already give effect on the price. It's already pumping all the markets. And they're gonna give you a chance, they're gonna give you impulse up. A lot of people will think about like, okay, the price are pumping, so this is it. This is the alt season which I've been waiting for. But no, price gonna go up to took liquidity from everyone who's in short positions, to trigger the stop losses, to trigger the liquidation price, and then we're gonna go down again. For example, nothing changed, the same Apple, it still shows, as we said, from 7, 8 we are falling down till here. The same thing. I'm not gonna touch it and I'm not gonna update information for you because I don't give a fuck about your wallet, about your position, about your profit, or about your losses. I care about my mental health. I care about my family, but still I'm doing that for you here. So while I'm talking that sooner or later that's gonna be ended, you need to understand that it's gonna be ended for stupid people. For the smart people, we're still gonna have membership, private, VIP groups, whatever, because I want to talk to people who are smart, who's not wasting my time because they understand that the time is money. But I'm gonna cut off everyone, no matter where you're from Ukraine, from whatever country, no matter what color of your skin, eyes, hair, no matter what you do for a living, no matter your age, your sex, I don't give a fuck. If your front zone of the brains wasn't developed, you are stupid. And it means that you should be the liquidity, the exit liquidity for the people like me. I'm sorry. I'm honest person. Not everyone should be millionaires, and definitely not everyone gonna go and work in the McDonald's. So it means that if for the 1 year of the time you still didn't realize, you still didn't get, that's not for you. Give your money to the Wall Street bank accounts, whatever other broker accounts, and relax. Do what you understand, no matter what you do in your life. Do what you can. Don't put your money in the market because you are gambling, because you just, I'm gonna do that because everybody doing that. Oh, everybody posting that, I'm gonna do the same. That's fine. That's fine. If you are my hater, if you are my, I don't know, fan or whatever, that's fine. I'm telling you thank you. But I'm tired to wake up every morning and see 200, 100, 700 messages of people who's not thinking. That's why I think from the next week, I'm gonna start to do only paid message to me. If you want to receive answer, you paying for the message will be paid. All I want to talk about is the money, but not your money. You need to understand that. We gave a lot of information for you. For example, one of our users of the algorithm, he sent me 2 weeks ago, or he sent me last week the message, I made $1 million profit from third because of you. That's type of people with whom I want to make a contact. Because if tomorrow, if I'm going to cut everything from everyone, if I'm going to disappear, if I'm going to just disappear, I know that I'm going to work with people who respect me, respect my time. Not with the people who, I have only $1,000. Can you give me some advice because I want to be millionaire in 2 days? Yes. So we are doing that with the profit. We are doing that with the profit. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? If we're going to go to the chart, and if we're going to go back here, that's my opinion. Yeah. That's how the price should act. And I was explaining to people, especially in the private group, if we're gonna stuck here until 13.13, then the movement down wouldn't be huge. If we're not gonna be here, so basically this white line, I think on the 1 hour time frame it will be better to see. Can you do this faster, please? So we have the symbols. Then for the private group, I'm making the live stream and I'm showing like, hey guys, right now I'm waiting for the movement up, then the movement down. And let's skip everything that's happening right now. So here it is, the chart which showing to us that from third, where is our third? We've been telling to you about the third. Where is the third? Third plus minus 1 day. So it's second or fourth. Yeah. Let's say from here, from third, we have a huge movement up. But before that, my friends, before that, we've been telling to you, we've been showing to you that from the all-time high, we opened the short position. And before that, there was the huge movement down. We're trying to give you the dates and still you're like, oh, you are confusing, my friend. I'm not confusing. You are not in the same pace of brains. You are not thinking as fast as I'm thinking. You want me to prepare the food for you, to serve it for you, to chew it for you, and to give you the best feeling. You want me to jerk your dick to get you experience from the squirt or whatever the sex you are. He, she, they, them, you still didn't get who you are. I don't give a fuck about that. But you want me and our team to give you the best experience, 5 stars experience. You want to receive everything without giving anything. A lot of people thinking that I've been following you for 2 months. Let's take a look. Where is that? Here. Let's take a look. 300 people watching, 187 people. Press the like button. You think that I'm gonna respect anyone except my circle, except my friends, except my family? Why? You are not able to show your respect to me, and you think that the next time you're gonna text me or you're gonna do whatever, hey, I want to tip you, hey, I want to do that, hey, I want to invite you. Thank you very much. It's honor for me to receive that from you. It's really honor for me because people are good. But why? Today I saw it in the TikTok. Sorry for that. We're gonna come back to the chart. We're gonna come back to the chart. Nothing gonna happen with your position. But I want to tell you, the guy was explaining to people in TikTok why rich men ordering the sluts, the prostitutes, the whores, more often than building the relationship with the woman in that particular time zone, timeline. Because, for example, when people texting me, hey dude, what's gonna happen next? I'm sending to them, hey dude, $5,000 per hour. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna talk to someone for free or I'm not gonna talk to someone for $500 per hour. No. I'm just texting to the people who do not respect me, who just want to leech my energy, who just want to suck my blood, who just want to make profit, not with me, with my opinion, with my thoughts, with my analysis. I'm texting to them $5,000. So just imagine, if I'm the guy who's telling that the price of my hour is $5,000, to meet the woman, proper woman, to meet the lady, the girl with whom I want to even try to build a relationship, I need to spend at least 3, 4, 5, 7 dates. We are not talking about the hookups in the clubs or, hey, how are you? Do you want to come in? So I need to waste and spend probably good quality time with the woman, at least 2 hours per day, let's say 20 hours. I need to invest my money and my time, the time after work, while I'm thinking, while I'm working, while I'm stressful, while I'm talking to someone, or while I'm trading, investing, doing whatever I'm doing. And after that, I need to be in the right shape, in the right suit, in the right place, with the beautiful smile, with the money on my bank account. I need to be smart enough, I need to be charismatic enough, I need to be enough for someone who's been invited in the restaurant, who's been invited on the whatever other activity. I need to pay money for that. So while I'm on the date, I'm resting, my brain's not thinking about the job, but I'm not making money. If I'm not trader, traders doing money all the time. And then I need to risk everything that I have to build the relationship with women. If I'm gonna call to someone, hey, I need a woman for one night. Sorry for the sexism. The same with the women's. You could do the same. There is a lot of people who's just waiting. Oh my God, she's driving Mercedes-Benz. Oh my God, I wish her to call me. The same. So why should I waste my time on explanation? What I've been doing for the year for you. Year of explanations. And people who's texting me from 3rd till, let's say, till today, till 13, we have the huge movement up. And then without zero updates, without zero new information, without zero these lines which I'm drawing for the private groups, without zero update of the system, they just texted me when we are here. Let's see, when we are here, what date it was? 12. So if you're gonna go on the TikTok, those of you who's been trading with the TikTok, thank you for your messages. Hey guy, only by watching your live streams and TikTok, I'm making a lot of money. That's way than enough for some people. From here till here, we give 1.2%. From here till here, we gave 8% movement. If you wanna watch your asset, go open your asset and you will see what movement the asset give you down from here till here, up from here till here. But you want to receive update. Okay, that's fine. You can go to the Louis Vuitton store and you can tell them, hey, I want to renew the bag. I paid for this bag one time. Or maybe you bought a wallet, or maybe you bought a scarf, maybe you bought a key thing with like Labubu from Louis Vuitton. Tell them that you need to renew your suitcase. Tell them that you want them to create the fancy interior for your car, no matter if it's Toyota Corolla or Bentley. Tell them that, because I'm the customer, I'm always right. I don't give a fuck about your problems, period. All I care that I cannot sleep, either because of you or because of my dog or because of something else. All I care is about my mental health. So either you're receiving that kind of information with the shut it up mouse, or you just getting the block and that's it. I'm like the fucking parrot, every fucking live stream, blah, 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 blah. You think that I want to be that kind of person? No, I have a lot of things to do. For today, our friends invite me to Malibu. I need to do live stream. I need to go to the Rodeo Drive to make the content for people, to give people money, to tell people like, hey, dude, just tell me the asset, and I will take a look at what the algorithm showing to me. So that's why be prepared. When I'm gonna disappear, especially when I'm not gonna answer your questions, you're texting me, you're receiving nothing. That means that at that time, you should think twice why that's happening to me. So let's see the chart. Let's take a look at the chart. What's gonna happen next? In my opinion, in your opinion, in other opinions. We have this movement up, yeah? That movement up, pretty good movement. I hope you made a profit. I hope you fixed profit. I hope you queued your old positions. You didn't make losses. 2 days ago, I fixed $10,000 losses because of my mistake. I'm not gonna go to that position. Just stay with that. If I'm gonna show you the screenshot, that was the $10,000 losses. I'm going here. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you. I'm blocking the phone, I'm opening this. So if I'm gonna do that, $10,000 losses. Realized losses. That's it. That's all that you need to know. That was the same profit that I made for the last 2 days. So I just canceled 2 days of my trading. The same position on the other cryptocurrency exchange, unfortunately the second fund there, I made $4,000 profit. And today in the morning I made $1,000 profit also. Yesterday when I was cutting my hair and my friend, the barber, she came to me, I opened the same position for $500, and while she was cutting my hair, I asked her like, how do you think? How much money I made from $500? I made $500 again. So it means that if I'm gonna go back in the meaning of how much I lost, how much I gained, there's still gonna be losses. So I'm fixing the losses. And that losses was just because I was too stupid enough not to remove the limit order, which I put to scale position if something gonna go wrong after I fix profit. Oh, basically, before that losses, there was $1,000 profit. So let's cut it 1,000 and 9,000, then 6, then 500 and 500. I'm still in losses. I'm still in losses. So I forgot to do that. The guy who's been using our system for the last couple of months, the really good person who think about my health, who think about my puppy, who's smart enough to have a really good conversation. It's interesting for me to listen to this guy. So he came to my apartment building and he said, hey dude, I'm leaving the country soon. Let's go for the coffee. So I just wasn't thinking about this position. I go to grab some coffee because this dog is killing my brains for the last 3 months. I have a lot of sleepless nights and this was for me. So I feed the dog, she's sleeping right now. I have 1 hour on myself. We go and grab some coffee. I'm coming back home and I see minus $95,000. Minus fucking $95,000. Take a look at this. That asset, that moment. You think that I was stupid to fix $95,000 losses? Because of my mistake that I wasn't watching the chart, I wasn't putting the stop losses, I just didn't took off the limit order. Here, I fixed $10,000 losses. And I said to myself, okay, I need to pay the market. That's my fee, that's my commission. That's why, my friends, take a look at my face. That's why my friends, when you're making profit, either you're gonna give it to your mother, to your kids, to your wife, to your husband, to the nation, to whatever whom, or you're gonna give it to the market. Believe me or not, I'm giving you some kind of advice. Trust me, the market works the same way. When you're receiving profit with the help of someone else, you need to pay them back, or the market will take your money. If you're dreaming about the car and you made the profit for that car, if you're not gonna buy this car, the market will take your profit on the same amount of the cost of the car. If you think that you're gonna be profitable every day, you're gonna be profitable, but then you're gonna break your risk management rules, and there's gonna be one day when you're gonna see $95,000 losses. But for some of you, that's gonna be liquidation. For me, that was fuck. And you need to think, you need to start to think, what should I do? What should I do? Because my friend called me from New York. He said that I'm visiting New York for a couple of days. Let's meet. And I'm holding the phone. I'm watching on the red fucking enormous amount of money. For some of you, it's like you're not gonna earn that for years. But still, I'm looking at these losses and it's going down 60, 30, 50, 30, 35, 50, 40, 26. And he's telling to me, just close this position. I was like, why? I'm gonna wait for the 5-minute time frame when it's gonna be at the bottom. So if I'm gonna put the line here, on that candle, after that candle, and I'm gonna go on the 15-minute time frame. Here where I close $10,000 losses. Of course, here I was afraid. Here I should scale my position, but I was afraid. Oh, you not see that, sorry. I put on the 4-hour time frame, here's the 15 minutes, then I show it to you. So I'm gonna show you undo, undo, undo. So I put the line here. I go on the 15 minutes time frame. Where is that? Where's the line? Line is here. 15 minutes time frame. Where's the line? What the fuck is that? Where it goes? Okay, who cares? And here's the 15 minutes time frame. Here. Here. That's my entry price. Once again, that's my entry price. So it means that if I'm gonna put to the break-even here, my break-even will be triggered. But I was thinking, what if I'm gonna have this movement up? So if here, for example, here was minus $10,000, here is gonna be minus, there was the 10 leverage, minus $80,000. Once again, I told to myself, hey, fix the losses, queue the position because it's too dangerous. But after that, I start to catch every movement down, every movement down. And right now I need to trade back a little bit more. So I don't give a fuck about this position. I don't give a fuck about losses. If I don't care about my losses, why should I care about your losses? Just mark my words. If you're not withdrawing money, if you're not spending money, if you're not making money move, can I say that? If you're not moving the money, if money not working, if money just stayed somewhere, there's gonna be the day when you're gonna lose everything. Mark my words. So let's go back to the Bitcoin. That's my opinion. We didn't reach the zone 117. We was in 116,700. Sorry for that. Sorry, that's my mistake. Sorry. But still, this was the huge movement up. So right now we have the 4-hour time frame showing to me that we need to go down. But before that movement down, we have that movement. We have our trading filter, which showing to us that we can go up. So right now I need to make a decision. I need to draw something new for you, yeah? So if I'm gonna go, for example, on the weekly time frame, the weekly time frame showing to me that we are going down. But before that bottom in December, we're gonna have one last pump. Once again, I don't care if you miss any entries. I don't care if you was someone who's been telling me, hey, I'm gonna do opposite from you. Oh, this guy don't know nothing. Okay. I don't care if you miss every date, every week, every month we've been telling to you. I care only if you've been thinking about, okay, I'm gonna check how it works. I'm gonna see how it works. So if you are the person, hey dude, I wasn't fully believing you in your system, I was just following you, and right now I believe in you. The next time when we're gonna give you the date, that could be our mistake. Just be prepared for that. We're not giving any kind of financial advice. Once again, I don't give a fuck if the price gonna go up or down. I care if I'm fixing more profit than losses. There is sometimes losses, and that position could be fixed in the zero profit, zero losses. But I choose to pay back to the market because he's been feeding me for the last 3 months fucking enormous amount of money. Enormous amount of money. And I'm just tipping him. Hey, market, I'm doing money because of you. Here's my tip. So right now, if we have the weekly time frame, which show us that the next bottom will be in December, let's say middle of December, just mark my words, middle of December. We will have one more pump before the bottom. Let's not go to the 2026. 2026 is gonna kill your business, your parents' business, your friends' business. 2026, 2027 will put you somewhere from the fancy restaurant to the splitting the bill with your parents or your girlfriend for the potatoes. 2026, 2027 gonna kill a lot of people. Literally gonna kill a lot of people. Why? Because money will go somewhere else. Let's say like that. So the daily time frame are still showing to me that the top will be at the end of October or middle of November. So if I'm gonna put it here and here, I think that we have lines there. No, we don't have lines. Let's put lines here. So this is the daily line. Daily sell. What the fuck? And daily sell. So it means on the weekly time frame, here we're gonna have that kind of impulse up. If we're gonna be blessed, if we're gonna be lucky, that moment will do that impulse. It's gonna break through that squeezed channel. And that's gonna be insane movement and insane profit. So it means that that profit, once again, could be insane. Mark my words. What the fuck? Either from 25th of September or from beginning of October, we're gonna have 2, maximum 3 weeks of last profit in that year. If you don't like it, if you don't trust it, or if your expectation that insane profit will be x50, x100, let's check how it's gonna be. So it means in the 2 months, I'm just gonna reply to that live stream. I'm just gonna show you some cut-offs from this video, and either I'm gonna be wrong or I'm gonna be right. There is no other chance. That's why I was the only person who I've been following on the TikTok was Trump and Charlie Kirk. Because he's smart and he's brave to tell his opinion. He's trying people to communicate with him and prove that he's wrong. So I'm gonna prove it in November, December. Either I'm gonna be right or I'm gonna be wrong. I don't need anyone to prove me that I'm right or wrong. I don't need anyone to confirm. I'm not looking for confirmation from people. I need to see how it's gonna happen. So it means that I'm either gonna be in huge, enormous profit, or I'm gonna be in non-realized losses. So if I'm gonna go back to the chart, and we have these lines, I'm still expecting price here, yes? Then I wanna see some kind of correction. If that correction already happens, what position I have right now? Short positions. Why? Because I've been waiting for 12 plus minus 1 day to open the short position. For example, let's take a look on the Ethereum. Where I was expecting the Ethereum? Here. What does it mean? That I opened my short position here, then I scaled my short position here. Here I fixed part of the position. Here I had $16,000 in the position. Here I close and have $3,000 in the position. So right now the price go again once higher. All I need to do is to put my money back to the market and wait. Let's go back to the Bitcoin. So by the way, the Bitcoin, I closed the short position. Right now, I don't have short position on the Bitcoin, only option positions on the Bitcoin. But I'm going to reopen that and I'm going to show you when. So if we have the daily time frame which showing to us that until here, we're going to go up. I don't need this line. I'm going to delete this line and I'm going to move that line here. So I'm going to be prepared for the middle of October. And I'm gonna be prepared for the same those 2 days. So when I turn on my face, and I told you a couple minutes ago, mark my words, either from here or from here, we're gonna have huge pump. That could be something like that. So the price could do something like that, or the price could do only movement up. I know that every month I'm telling to you that I'm gonna go all in if it's gonna grab my limit orders. I gave to people in the private group limit orders, I gave to people the dates, I gave to people like what I'm expecting from the price, and I said that at the beginning of September I put $300,000 in the market. So if some asset give me 5%, 10%, 20%, the average profit was 10% on all assets. Just for 2 weeks of not doing anything. Right now, I'm telling to you, I hope and I'm thinking about to put all my money here and here. But my friends, I want to be honest with you. I'm not gonna do this. You know why? Because for the last 2 weeks of trading options, we made 10% profit. With zero stress, zero risk, zero chance not to do profit. For the last 2 weeks of trading futures, I made something like 7% profit. But then I fixed $10,000 losses and it put me back to 6, something like that percent profit. With the stress, with the most stressful situation in my life, because I never saw that 30 minutes not looking at the chart giving me such enormous amount of loss, non-realized losses. 30 minutes. If you're gonna go back on the asset, you're gonna find and you're gonna see that. So what I'm gonna do here and here, I'm gonna put back only the profit that I fix for the last 2 weeks. And I'm gonna tell you, like, it's not something that's, I'm gonna show you. You know, fuck, I need the second phone. You're not gonna believe me. Yeah, I need to show it to you. So I need to log off from that. Give me a second. I will do this for you because you deserve it. You deserve it. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna receive the message and two-factor authentication. Guys, please think about the that your assets should be saved. Okay, turning on. I'm blocking the phone. I'm opening this phone. Right now, you're gonna see that I that I sold half of the assets. Right now, you're gonna see on the assets that I bought in September, the asset that I didn't sold. Take a look at this. USDT 136, almost 137. And that's the asset which I'm still holding. Nothing else in that particular asset. Nothing else. So if I'm gonna go, give me a second. I will do this from the mobile phone because you don't need to have all information. If I'm gonna go back. How to do that? You don't need all information, but I need to show you one thing. How to do that? Okay, I'm gonna show you that screen. Going back. So take a look at this. Don't care about this money. Care about this money. That's not the money that I'm gonna put back to the market. That's the money that I'm gonna trade. And I will try to explain you why. Because of the situation that's gonna be called fear and greed. The only thing that I need to do, yesterday I have 3 hours of conversation with developer and he's been teaching me how to do trades without risk. And we made decision, and my friends, I need to tell it to everyone because Ukrainians already received this information. There is not gonna be option trades for you. There is not gonna be option recommendations, signals, nothing for you. I'm gonna explain you why. Because right now we have a couple of $1 million in the options, and Bybit don't have liquidity for a bigger amount of money. Unfortunately, the options on the cryptocurrency is so young that we sometimes selling more options than the market maker could buy. And that's where the huge problems could be, because if we cannot close the position of someone who is liquidity for us, we get stuck in this position. So there is no room, there is no space for you to copy our trades. What's happening? Why we have? Oh, okay, it's a second. I saw this thing. You see that huge candle, and I forget that this is the second time frame. 1 second. So there was on the second time frame movement down and then up. Oh my god! I just like, what the fuck? So there is no room for you. So that's why we're not gonna explain you options. You don't need that. If we're gonna move to the options on the stock market, which has billions and trillions of dollars liquidity, that's something that could happen. Right now, let's stick to that information which we are giving to you. So I'm telling to you, here and here, there is not gonna be all in. There is not gonna be all in. I'm just gonna put additional $136,000, $39,000, $37,000, and my friend, the profit that I'm gonna make until 25th and 5th of October. 25th of September, 5th of October. That's everything that you need to know right now. If you just woke up, if you first time seeing me, who the fuck is this? Why he is so abusive? Why he's talking to us like that? I'm not gonna allow to talk like that even to my mother, but you are talking to me like that? Who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck about what you're gonna allow me or not. I'm just telling you, just think about it. 25th of September, 5th of October. In my opinion, 5th of October will be better. That's my opinion. You wanna know why? I'm gonna tell you. Because in my opinion, when I'm gonna put all money back, when I'm gonna sell puts of options on the lower price of the Bitcoin, when the daily time frame will be at the bottom. That's it. We could stop talking 50 minutes. We could stop explaining for 50 minutes. All we need to do is opening the daily time frame. Not the good time to put more money in the market. See you next day. So the only update that you need, if I'm gonna do that, for example, and we're gonna put the line here, every turning around, every bottom, let's say every bottom, every turning around, here, let's put even here, yes, here, every time, here, and here. So we have these green lines, yeah? I think it's easy to understand. Let's not put the red lines on the top of the daily time frame. Let's skip that, okay? If you don't mind. Let's just take a look if there was the movement up. Movement up, up. Small, but movement up. Okay, you didn't fix here, you bought more here. Movement up, small. Okay, you didn't fix, you put more here. Huge movement up. Movement up, up. For me, it's easy. For you, I don't know. So what should I wait? When this line will be here. When this line will be here, here. And if I'm gonna tell you when do I think that's gonna happen? That's gonna happen either on 25th of September or 5th of October. Thank you very much, it's been blah blah. No, you need to know more, because I want to receive this greedy messages. Andrew, thank you very much. I like to be in the middle of attention. I like to receive your words of gratitude. That's what I like. Like you clapping to me and I'm singing, I'm dancing, like whatever whom. And you just thank you for profit. And I was like, yeah, that's our team. We did it for you. You can buy yourself flowers. You can do something else for yourself or for your family or for whatever whom. So that's something that we making for people who's smart, not stupid. When this line will turn around? When this line will turn around? When the 4-hour time frame gonna be at the bottom. So I don't think that the bottom will be here. Right now, I can move this line here. So we have 18th of September, bottom. But also we have 17th of September, the Fed's gonna lower the rates. So everyone, like 100% of people thinking about that they're gonna lower the rates. And then they're gonna say that this is the moment of people expectations. So the price already have this news inside. But people with the extra chromosome, they just, why are we going down? Every time when I'm buying something, we are going down. For those people, we're gonna have pump. I'm gonna go back on the 1-hour time frame right now, but let's stay here. So we have 3 bottoms. 1, 2, 3. For me, and I hope that for you as well, you fucking understand that this is the time and the entries for the long. But why I'm gonna skip the long positions until that and that date? Because the daily time frame showing to me that we need to go lower. Even if the daily time frame showing to me that until the October we're gonna go higher, my long positions are my spot positions. If I put some amount of money and I fix $136,000 profit from the spot, so it means I have a chance to put more money. It means that I'm still have there 300 something like $1,000 in the spot. So on the 10 leverage, it's 30,000 margin. On the 20 leverage, it's $15,000 margin. It's enough for me to receive profit. But if we're gonna go lower here, here or here, I'm just gonna put more money because of the daily time frame. The only time frame that will be interesting for me is the daily time frame for the next 2 weeks. But also, if we're gonna go back on the 1-hour time frame, we have this movement up. What it shows to me, that from here, can I delete this line? Either you catch that or not, that was the 1-hour time frame. Can I delete that red line of selling? Can I delete that green line of buying? I'm still gonna have those, what the fuck, those white lines, those yellow lines, and I'm still gonna have this limit orders that I have. I'm gonna delete that line as well. So in my opinion, from here till here, we're gonna have impulse up. Then, if I remember, it's gonna be 2 p.m. in New York. It's 11 a.m. in the Los Angeles. So here we're gonna have huge impulse up. When they're gonna set that we are lowering the rates, there's gonna be a huge impulse up. What the Fed's lowers so we have this impulse up. Let's try to think how it looks on the 15 minutes. We still don't have the 15 minutes time frame. You see, here it is, the 15 minutes time frame not showing us what's gonna happen next. And by the way, this is how it works. Sell here, buy here, sell here. When we're gonna need to buy? At the bottom. So I don't know, let me put the notification here. Maybe I'm gonna show you how to trade this type of trades on the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame showing to me that probably until 15, so until tomorrow, we're still gonna go slightly lower. We're still gonna show people that we are breaking through that line and we are approaching that line. Maybe even there's gonna be the fast movement somewhere here. Where I'm expecting price until 26, until that bottom. I'm gonna delete that line, I'm gonna delete that line. We don't need those lines, we don't need those lines. I'm gonna put only one line. I'm expecting the price here. That's what I'm gonna say, that's my expectation. Either we're gonna be here on 17 or we're gonna be here on 25th. I do not expect price lower. Maybe it's gonna be weak shadow impulse movement down and then reaction up, because we have this liquidity here, one, and that liquidity, that gap here. So let's say I need to make the conclusion for you, yeah? I'm waiting that until 25th, we're gonna see the price from 13 till 13,700. That's my expectations. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that. Let it be. Limit orders are limit orders. Who am I to touch them? They are like kids for me, you know? It's not allowed to touch the kids. Not in front of a camera. So I'm not gonna touch the limit orders. Let it be there. One day they're gonna be triggered. So I'm expecting the price here until 17 or 25th. I most likely think that it's gonna happen until 19. So either it's gonna be on 17 or from the 1 hour time frame. Okay, the 1 hour time frame showing me 21st, but let's say here it is, 19. So either it's gonna happen from here to here, or it's gonna happen on 25th. So what do we have here, my friends? This is my plan for the next week. In my opinion, the Bitcoin price will go lower until 15th of September. From 15th of September, we're gonna go up, let's say 116, 117, 118. On 17th of September, 11 a.m. in Los Angeles, 2 p.m. in New York, when the Fed's gonna tell to everyone, gonna announce that we are cutting the rates, the price will give us impulse up. 119, 121. That's my expectation. Forget about the price. I'm trading the limit orders, I'm trading the timing. That's what I'm expecting. We're gonna have impulse, and from there, from 17, maybe from the evening, the price will go down to something like between 113, 113,800. I want to see 113 either on 17, 19 of September or 25th plus minus 1 day. From there, we're gonna go up again. And the last bottom will be on 5th plus minus 1 day of October. Then we're gonna go up until the end of October, beginning of November. And then we're gonna fall till December. From December, that could be 70, 50, 30% movement down. My friend told me like, hey, what do you think about the Solana? So if I'm gonna open the Solana, you all knew that I was expecting price here. Everyone I've been telling it to the private group. I've been telling it on the live streams. I'm expecting price not higher than $250. We've been showing to you that in our option trades. We've been showing to you, we've been telling to you that. So right now, my girlfriend and I, we have the short position on the Solana. And that's the expectation. And my friend asked me, how deep you think we're gonna go down? I was like, you know, I want to see lower than $200, but we definitely could go way lower, the price range that I've been giving to you and the people in the private group. So in December, where is December? December for the Bitcoin. Here, at the end of December, that's gonna be the bottom of this year. Then we're gonna have one more bounce back, and after that, finish. If you didn't fix the profit, if you still truly believe in something, in my opinion, that's gonna be the end. But that end either will be in January or in April. We're gonna find all this information later. We're gonna see that. We're gonna catch this information if I'm still gonna be doing those live streams. I have zero obligations with you. Like, I don't need to do those live streams. So we are waiting for the bottom of the 15 minutes, and we are opening, let's say, the long position on the Bitcoin. I'm gonna do this. So, my friends, I hope that you understand what I'm waiting, what I'm expecting from the price. Is it possible to see new all-time high right now? I don't think. Once again, I'm gonna tell you that until the end of the month, the Bitcoin wouldn't cost $125,000. Mark my words. It's not gonna cost that price. And I do not expect the price lower than $113,000. So we have the range in between of top and the bottom. We need to catch the position. How are we gonna catch this position? With the help of this system. That's it. If you're asking me, so what should I do next? You need to, I don't know. There is a lot of options that you can or should do. We talk about the Bitcoin. Give me a second, I will take a look at the Bitcoin on the... Yeah, my friends, I'm pretty sure that 17th of September will put a lot of people in the long positions because of the FOMO, because of the impulse up, because of the Feds. A lot of people will be in the long position. Let it be. If we're gonna talk about the volatility, the biggest volatility will be on 19 and 27. So from 15 till 19, the volatility going up. So it means that the movement of the Bitcoin, I was explaining you the rules of 19. If you don't remember that, forget about that. You don't need that. But the rules of 19 will tell me how deep the Bitcoin could go lower, how high it could go up. It's easy. It's easy to calculate. So from 15 till 19, we're gonna have the higher volatility. So it means that from, where is the Bitcoin 1 hour time frame, from here till here, the impulse up, then impulse down. Here, my friends, here, there's gonna be ups and downs because they need to put you in that position. They need to put you in the same position which I told you before when I see $95,000 losses, but that's not my liquidation price. I wouldn't say that I was calm with that position. That was the first time in my life, I was like, what the fuck? Even if the $95,000 This is the monthly profit. It's still $95,000. So if we have bigger volatility here, you see, the biggest volatility will be from 17 till 19. So the biggest volatility will be from 17 till 19 of September. It means that the Fed's lowering the rates and we have ups and downs, like the fucking Six Flags roller coaster. But from 15 till 19, the volatility will gonna go up. Then we're gonna have one more rising of the volatility from 22nd till 27. And what we have with the Bitcoin forecast, we have the bottom of 25th. So first from 22nd till 25th, we're going down with the bigger volatility. Then from 25th till whatever, we're going up. You need to understand all these dates by yourself. What do we have with the Bitcoin dominance? The dominance on the 1 hour time frame from here should go down. Yeah, from 17 it's going up again. So if I'm gonna put 17 here, let's say here, where is the 17? Here. That was the previous line when we need to see the movement up from the bottom. From the bottom. I'm putting the forecast. The forecast is something unique that shows you the future. But to be more accurate with this future, you need to have the trading filter. That's it. So this line, I'm going to delete it. We don't need it. We don't need it. This is the past. It's already started from here. So it means that right now, either we're going to do that movement, then movement up, or we're gonna stay here, then we're gonna go up. This is the 4 hour time frame. So let's stay with the 4 hour time frame on the dominance, which shows us that here, my friends, when the Bitcoin will go down, the dominance will go down as well. So it means that when we're gonna analyze every particular asset separately from the Bitcoin, but in the meaning of what's happening with the dominance, it means that some assets will go down, some assets will stuck in the flat, and some assets will perform. Like for example, Solana. Go watch previous 2 weeks. You will find that I've been talking about 236, 245, no 250. The dominance, something that putting the altcoins in the state of deep down movement. So we have also that we need to go up until here. In my opinion, until October, the dominance will still stay somewhere like here. It's gonna be movement up. It's definitely gonna be movement up. But still, the dominance preparing us for what? For the dates which I've been telling to you. So if I'm telling to you that from 25th of September or from 5th of October, plus minus 1 day, that's gonna be the last pump of the altcoins and all crypto market before the end of the year, and from the end of October or beginning of November, we're gonna go down till the middle of December. From there, we're gonna have one more impulse, but that impulse will be ended at the 2026. All this information for you today, September 14, for free. The only thing that you need to do is to press the like button. The only thing. Thank you very much. That's what I wanna see. That's the support. That's the easiest thing. Believe me or not, people will send me food, coffee, girls to do the massage for me, just to receive that kind of information. And if you think that I'm unique, no. If you think that you're unique, definitely not. For yourself, for myself, yes. For my parents, for my someone, yes. But in the meaning of the world, no. Charlie Kirk was unique. He died the same way as the Yelena Zarutska. Everybody posting, everybody talking, nobody give a fuck about that. His wife, his kids, everyone will go further. That's the main thing in that world. if you or I gonna die, there's gonna be a small amount of time when people gonna remember you. There's gonna be a small amount of time when people gonna greed and feel sorrow. Oh my God, who gonna make the live streams? What I'm gonna do next week? Oh my God, who gonna give me this information? But still, the life will go further, and there's gonna be a new one. So that's why you need to figure out this information. You need to observe it, no matter what language you're talking about. There is the guy who's texted me, hey dude, can you turn on the subtitles on your YouTube? So I'm gonna press the button to translate it. Hey you, could you use Google or Yandex? Where is automatic translation? Hey you, could you buy Apple AirPods Pro 3 and they gonna translate it for you? Hey you, could you use the ChatGPT? Hello ChatGPT, I'm Patel. Could you please translate what he's talking about? I don't understand. Or you stupid Ukrainian as I am. That's it. Figure out. Let's go further. So I'm expecting that the dominance will go up and we're still gonna have one more impulse down. But my friends, the main thing, that impulse down couldn't be as huge as in April, couldn't be as huge as in March, in end of February, and also it could be like that. From week till week, we could try to calculate what's the top and what's the bottom. From week till week, we could calculate the Bitcoin volatility index, and it will show us what percent movement should be expected on that period of time. We could do that, but what the fuck is that? But we also could put some kind of knowledge and experience and put the horizontal lines where I'm expecting, where is the limit orders. But believe me or not, every time when we are at the date, what I'm telling you I'm gonna buy, I'm just opening the market, and if it not fulfilled my limit orders, I'm buying by market. So just be prepared for 25th and 5th. I know that there is a lot of people who's buying right now. Okay. If I sold yesterday and day before yesterday, the bigger amount of assets that I hold, and right now I already have 136,000 profit, even if I'm gonna put that money back right now, that's gonna be 3, 4, 5% cheaper than it was yesterday. In the meaning of money, it's gonna be something like $6,000. It's still $6,000 difference in amount of coins. So if we're gonna talk about the market cap showing us the same. We need to go to the correction on the daily time frame, and on the 4-hour time frame, that correction will be either here or here. So the market cap showing to us 18, 25th, and 6. But basically it's 1 a.m. So if I'm gonna put it here, it's gonna be 5th. So that's why we're telling to you plus minus 1 day. So mark my words, I'm gonna wait for 25th and 5th. Here, when I'm gonna see how deep the daily time frame goes, I'm gonna make a decision. But here, I'm gonna quit the market. If we're gonna go with the USDT dominance, so here how it was on the previous week, the USDT dominance going up, it means that the some assets going down. If the USDT dominance going down, it means that the some assets going up. I hope that your asset was going up and you fixed the profit, or you're accumulating and you put in more money on the perfect dates, perfect price. Where it was? Here. Where is our third plus minus 1 day? Here. From here, USDT dominance down, all market up. Easy. Total showing to me that we need to go down, but before that moment, we're gonna go up again. So that's it. It's easy for me. It's easy for me. The 4-hour time frame will turn around, gonna go up. Either it's gonna be flat and then we're going down, or it's gonna be movement up and then we're going down. There is not gonna be we're going up and up. No, that's what I'm expecting. The only thing that I need to see how the price react on the lower time frames, on the 1 hour, on the 15 minutes, if I'm doing trades or if I'm willing to invest. But the total showing me the same. The total shows 27. Basically, it's just because probably some assets like, let's say, XRP or Ethereum or Solana or Dogecoin or whatever other first top 20 assets will go down. So the total one showing to us that 27. So right now, with the help of total one, we could put not 25ths plus minus 1 day. By analyzing total one and probably total two, we can say 26 plus minus 2 days. And I know that it sounds like, then you're gonna say January plus minus 6 months. No. 26 plus minus 2 days, depending on your asset. Your asset's gonna show us other dates. But the total one showing us 27, the total two showing to us 29. Let me stay in the middle. So it means that the Ethereum could go lower until 29. Solana could go lower until 26. Bitcoin will go lower until 25th. And every time plus minus 1 day. So just wait for the huge red candles and then buy in that period of time. That's not financial advice. It's just something that I'm gonna do. By the way, my friend called me yesterday. He said, hey dude, I have a huge office space in the Beverly Hills. I want to give it to you. Oh my God, if that's gonna happen, if he gonna give me for a small amount of money, he said, just pay me something for that. That's right in front of the Beverly Hills Park on the Santa Monica Boulevard, right in the Beverly Hills. That's gonna be insane. I'm gonna put few traders from California there, and I'm gonna give them access to the system, and I'm gonna show them how that could work. But you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna give me 50% of their profit. That's it. We're gonna sign the contract. They're gonna trade with the help of this. They're gonna have access to me, but they're gonna give me 50% profit. That's something that I'm calling like entrepreneur brains. Someone giving me office space. I'm putting their tables, laptops, screens. I'm doing some kind of challenge or whatever. I'm just choosing someone, casting, let's say casting. I'm putting people there. I'm giving them tool like that, and I'm making the content. It's gonna be like 5-6 hours live streams on the TikTok every day. I know how to do that. I know how to show it to people. So I hope that that's gonna happen. Oh my God, my leg. So what do we have here? The 4-hour time frame, when we're gonna turn around, the same gonna go down. The total two. You see that we need to have one more impulse up. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be huge impulse. I'm not gonna tell that. But the 4-hour time frame on top, I'm opening short position on the Bitcoin. Maybe I'm putting more money in the Solana and Ethereum. But as far as I can see right now, that movement down, or that movement up, that could be the flat because of the 1-hour time frame. Yeah, the only way when we're gonna have the impulse from here till here, let me put the lines, from here till here, that's gonna be the green zone of the 4-hour time frame. So it means probably from tomorrow, that's gonna be the good entry price for the long. Even that was the good entry price for the long. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that right now because I'm still waiting the 15 minutes time frame to be at the bottom. I want to see price lower than 15,000. I want to see price something like 14,900 or even 14,200. That's about right now. So let me still be in front of the chart. Let me think about it. I'm gonna take a look at the Ethereum. So I'm gonna delete all these limit orders that I have because I'm in the position. What do we have right now? Can I delete this as well? What do we have right now, my friends? In my opinion, the Ethereum, I'm just telling you my opinion with zero algorithm. In my opinion, we could stack something like that. Then we're gonna take this liquidity, then we're gonna go up. I want to see price once again here. I want to see the price once again here. No 5100, no 5100, not right now. I do not understand these zones. I do not understand these zones right now. It's for me, like with my brains, it's hard. But in my opinion, that could be something like that. Let's stay to this plan. I'm showing you the movement of the price. The movement. Yes, I want to see that we are hitting this liquidity, or we're going back to this order block. And from here, for example, if we're gonna think either we need to open long position from the same price as it is right now. So the same. We are creating the order block on the 4 hour. So the next 4 hours should come back to the order block. This is like something analysis, smart money, price action, trade, whatever fucking system. The Amazon trading system. Or we should hit that liquidity and be here. So if we're talking about the limit orders, that could be something like that. But the biggest one will be here. That's my expectation, because that liquidity is huge. So in my opinion, we're gonna hit that liquidity and we're gonna be either 41 or $4,000. So if I'm drawing you how the price will react with all these zones, the only thing that I need to take a look is the daily time frame. The daily time frame are still going down until beginning of October. So it means from here we're gonna have impulse up. Impulse up. Give me a second, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna delete them because I delete these limit orders. These limit orders right now is not available. Give me a second, I'm trying to think. So we have this top. We have the weekly time frame should go down, but before that we also could go up. So let me think about it. Let me think about it. If we have that line here, so the end of the Ethereum for re-enter will be here and will be here. So what do we have? We're gonna have, let me think about it. For the Ethereum, we're gonna have two more entries. That's gonna be end of September, beginning of October. That's gonna be the beginning of November and the end of December. But the exit points, I will stick to middle of November and the end of January. From there, we're gonna have opportunity to buy for the lowest price, in my opinion. Either it's gonna be March, April 2026, and then, as far as you can see, we need to queue the market in summer 2026. Because from summer 2026 till October, November, that's where everything gonna go way lower. So let's see how it's gonna go. It's too far away from now. And right now we need to stick to the 25th of September and 5th of October. In my opinion, that could be really good entry if you miss every other opportunity for the Ethereum. Either it's gonna be $45, $44, $100, or it's gonna be $41, $40, $100. And also, until the end of the year, I'm expecting everything like fucking insanely at the bottom. But after our October rally. Let's take a look at the Ripple. Even if we're gonna talk about this top, when we need to sell here. So right now, the price should do that moment, then that moment. Okay, I'm gonna delete all these lines. I don't need them. I'm gonna leave only that line. I don't care where to sell. The Ripple showing to me the end of September. And it shows to me that from here or from here, that could be top or that could be top, yes? If that will be top, it means that we definitely will hit 3.25, 3.3. If that was the top, it will show me the daily time frame. Yeah, I think that was the top. Yeah. So even if we're gonna have something like the breakthrough, we're still gonna go down. So right now, the only price which are interesting from me is 31 and 3.2. 3.1, 3.2. That's what's interesting for me. But also, I don't give a fuck about that. Solana, we hit the mark. We can delete that line. You remember on the previous live stream, I clear all layout. I'm tired of explaining you what was on the previous live stream. If you want to know what was on the previous live stream, just go back on the YouTube channel and figure out. So what do we have here? We have that and that, but also Solana showing to us, guys, and that's something that will be the same for your assets if you're going to use the algorithm on your assets. So what it shows to us, that the same 20th of September, the end of September, beginning of October. I will stick to beginning of October. In my opinion, from the guys, I'm not telling you that the price will be better for buying in the beginning of October or 25th, 26th of September. No, I'm telling you from the beginning of October, I'm expecting the movement up. Because if our daily time frame, where is the daily time frame? Here it is. Gonna be at the bottom, let's say here, on 25th. The bigger movement will start only when we're gonna break back through the green. If there's gonna be divergence, like here, divergence, baba, impulse, divergence, moment down, divergence, moment down, top, moment down, turning around. That's it. Try to figure out the things that we are sending to you. We send a lot of video in the public group, a lot of video. All you need to do just to watch them. You are confusing. I'm not confusing. I'm just smarter because I'm spending my time to understand the chart. And you doing what you're doing in your life, whatever you're doing in your life, you could be the best auto mechanic. You could be the best UX programmer, or you can, I don't know, you're doing something good in your life. I'm paying you for that service. I'm paying you for this information, for that product. That's my bread. I'm good with that. I'm good without you, without your questions, everything. But still, I'm trying to educate people. I'm trying to be someone who giving people something helpful. Because if 2026, 2027 will put you in the state of, oh my God, what should I sell, my house or my car? Okay, kids, this year, only one of you will go to school. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. And maybe even one of you not gonna end the school this year because we have money only for the one semester. But still, we will try to send both of you. So right now you should fight. But father, she's only 2 years old. She don't need to go to school. Yeah, she don't need to go to school, but you need to fight. This is Sparta. So if that's gonna be something in your life in 2026, 2027, if you're gonna start to think, oh my God, what should I do with my life? Where can I find a job? Where can I find the food? I'm not trying to scare you. Let it be. Let Andrew be wrong and everyone will be like Scrooge McDuck swimming in the coins, in the gold coins. Let it be like that. But if that's gonna happen, that's where you can open the laptop and spend a little bit more time and watch all videos, my friends. I'm watching the Game of Thrones once a year. For me, this is the winter TV series. I love Game of Thrones. I've been watching Friends TV series maybe 5, maybe 20 times in my life. I watched the White Lotus twice, all seasons, for 1 month, because I love the cinematography of that. But I'm watching it because I have a free time. I don't think to use that camera to make the movie or whatever. But I'm watching it because I love it. The same thing when I need money. If I need to understand how to pay less, I need to figure out how it works. If I want to get something, I need to spend my money. People texting me, hey, can you teach me? Can you teach me? No, my friends, I don't want to waste my time. Not on the 100 people, not on the 1 people. I don't need that. Hey, can you teach where is going to be the options trading? I'm going to show you one thing. If you're going to go to the private group and you're going to try to find options, you're going to find a lot of explanation, a lot of useful, helpful, fucking educational purpose information where our developer explaining to you how you could be profitable. But all people want, take a look at this, 2 likes. What? Oh, you can, oh, I'm sorry for that. Sorry for that. Let me go back. Sorry for that. You've been watching my face, but you need to watch options. You just type whatever you want to type in the search. And then you're just going up. All this educational things. Delta hedge is a risk reduced strategy which basically turns sold calls into sold puts. You're going up. Update on option expected move range based on deribit. Update. Then, where is that? HV and IV rank. In nutshell, like just read it. If you don't understand, Google it. If you don't understand, read it again. Margin and free. Take a look at this. Everything here is educational purpose information for people. And all you want, hey, could you explain me that? So there is a lot of people who's texting me, hey, I got access to the algorithm, but I still don't realize how it works. I was like, the first message that we send into people, take a look at this. This is the message that I'm sending. Like you see, I'm just doing the shortcut. How to get access. The same shortcuts, how to pay and how to get access. So every person receiving the same message from us, which a huge explanation, how, where, when, whom, everything. So it means that I waste my time to give people like, just fucking read it. And then people who receiving that message, thank you, you've been activated, blah, 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 read every pinned message. So if people gonna read every pinned message inside the group and they're gonna go to the top of the group, they're just gonna go up, up, navigation post, how to use our group. And the second one, fucking second one, for 2 person who's texting me for the 2 days in a row, they just want my attention. They just want me to like, okay, I will help you. Let's do this together. Yeah, you will finish with me. Okay, yeah, let's do this. The first, how to use the group. The second, about the trending filter. No, there is no information, Mr. Andrew. Sorry for that. Please, can you provide me more information? Please, Andrew. Fucking retarded or what? And this is the only one post. There is a lot of other posts. There is the fucking videos. There is the fucking explanations. There is everything. And people just don't want to do that. How we can talk about some education, about some, could you please explain me this, if the person couldn't realize how to fucking read and what to read. I know that my English is not perfect. Some of my messages, I'm like typing in Russian or Ukrainian to the ChatGPT and I'm telling him, hey, do the easy to understand post in English. That's it. Yes, sometimes I'm doing that because I don't have time to. So should I use the present simple or past perfect? Oh, so I made a mistake, because there is the people who's texting me, hey dude, you made a mistake. Hey dude, I don't give a fuck. People will type this thing for me if I'm gonna pay them, but I don't need to pay them. I can talk to you like, I can put the planes fucking down and tell you how to short, how to long. I don't give a fuck about that. That's not something that I need to explain. I can write the wall pictures from the cave people of Mesozoic era. The lion putting his hands on the goat or whatever. Guys, understand that. But still we're trying, like, and right now some of you are sitting like, this guy is crazy. Why he's screaming on the people? Because you are a normal person. You asking the question why? And there is people who don't even think about, can I ask him question? Should I ask this question, or should I just read what he's answered to me before? They just like 5 message, 10 message. Fucking insane. So the Solana, I've been waiting it here. It's here. I'm in a short position. My girlfriend is in short position as well. She forgot about her position, which she opened on 3rd of September. That was funny. The Solana, Ethereum, and the Bitcoin, she fixed them all. But that was funny. She forgot about them. So the Solana should go down as well. And our daily bottom, I'm expecting here. Done with that. We're not gonna go further. We're not gonna go with anything. The only thing that I can go like fast is things that we've been talking about the previous live stream. So if you want to understand how I'm thinking and what the algorithm is showing, go back, watch the previous live stream. You will see how I've been drawing all these lines. So I was expecting we're going up, then we're going down. I was expecting that we're going up, then we're going down. I'm not gonna renew here, Nasdaq. Yeah, sorry, I was expecting that we're gonna go lower. We go up. Okay, my bad. Here, Tesla, expectation that we're gonna go up. Take a look at this. Here is the previous week. Here is the previous week. So the expectation, down, up, yeah? Then we're doing flat and going up again. I'm showing to you how the price will move. So what do we have? We go down, we made flat, we go up. That's it. For me, that's waiting enough. For me, that's waiting enough. NVDA, I was expecting that from here, we're gonna go slightly lower, then we're gonna go up, then lower again. We didn't go slightly lower, in my opinion. It's not slightly lower. We just go up. I'm gonna wait until we're gonna go down. The Netflix, the same. Take a look at this. Insanely accurate. What are we doing? Down, up, down, and then up again. Going down, up, down. So right now, I'm gonna wait for the movement up, then we're going down. We're gonna go down. I don't give a fuck about these assets. The same here, Microsoft. I was expecting the movement down will be way bigger. No, there is not a big movement down, okay? But right now, I'm gonna update the same. I'm gonna wait for that moment, like that moment. But I'm gonna delete it, we don't need it. Meta, we're going down, then we're going up. We're going down from here. Amazon, we're going down, we're going up. We're going down, still, some days, somehow, maybe tomorrow, maybe 17, because you all knew what's gonna happen. Like the only thing that I need to do with any asset, just go on the lower time frame, and I'm gonna figure out, and I'm gonna see the picture. I'm not trading assets of the stock market. I'm not trading options. We still didn't reach. I'm gonna tell you why there is not gonna be any copy trading and anything else. As we said to you, the Bybit don't have liquidity for us, for one fucking trader team. And you want us to give you the opportunity to trade the same options. So you're gonna take the piece of pie from us. But the stock market, billions, trillions of dollars. So that's why when we're gonna start to do that, we're gonna tell more about the assets. I know that you're trading something, I know that, but I don't care about that. People who text me, how much to tell me for one asset? No, nothing. If you want $5,000 per hour, and I told you that from July I'm rising the price for my 1 hour, and I hope that no one will pay me 5,000, because when people paying for something, they should receive service. They should receive something for what they paid. So I hope that you never gonna text me, hey, I want to get your consultation. And the Apple, the same, the expectation. Fucking enormous, and we're still gonna go lower. Here, my friends, you see, this is the bottom, turning around, going up. If I'm gonna go on the lower time frame, it will be way more easier, because the prediction was here, the prediction here, but the bottom of the 1 hour time frame here. You're just going on the lower time frame and you fighting the more accurate entry point. The best thing to do when 2 time frames showing us the same bottom or top. That's it. I'm not gonna go with any other asset. I'm not gonna talk about anything else. I think that that's way enough information for today. It's basically almost 2 hours of talking. I know that you're expecting somewhere something else. The 15 minutes start to turn around. I will show you on the thing. So if I was in the front of the chart and I've been waiting, I'm just gonna catch this moment and I'm gonna show you. Take a look at this. What the 5-minute time frame will show me. The bottom. Take a look at this. Okay, the bottom is here, here and here. So it means that here and here, I'm gonna scale. Put money here, put money here. Waiting enough. If you're scalping. So I'm not gonna do that. I told myself, I put the notification only when the price will be here. That's how I'm gonna catch the moment. If I want to scalp, that's one strategy. I'm trying to trade higher time frames, 4 hour daily time frame. But I said to you, if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna do that. It didn't happen, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna open any trades to date. I think that the next trade which I'm gonna open will probably be tomorrow on 15. As I said to you, I'm expecting the movement up. I'm gonna wait. Also, let me think about it. No updates, no new information, nothing. I'm flying to Miami tomorrow. We should fly to New York for 10 days, but unfortunately the dog feel herself really bad. The last few days was the worst days. Today in the morning we thought she's gonna die. We really thought she's gonna die. She passed out and she wasn't breathing. I was putting the air to my mouth, to her mouth, and for the last week it's happening like every few hours. Before that it was happening every few days or every few weeks. She's not growing. We don't know what to do. The doctor said that she's too small even to take the blood from her. So basically she's too small for the surgery. She's not gonna survive the... А як буде наркоз? Anastasia. She's not gonna survive Anastasia. If you're Anastasia, call us. That's not funny, but that's not the first dog in my life, so I understand everything that could happen. I'm going to Miami because my brother lives in the United States with his family, so basically this is the last time when I can see them in nearest future. We sent in his family to New York and we've been thinking that we're gonna go to New York as well, but then everything bad started to happen with the dog and we cannot take the dog with ourselves. So maybe at the end of September I'm gonna be in New York, or maybe at the beginning of October if the dog gonna feel better. Because we have the appointment tomorrow and Wednesday in vet clinic. They're not helping. I'm just paying for nothing. But still, I hope that something gonna happen with her. What to say more to you? I'm doing trades every day. Sometimes it's non-realized losses. Sometimes, as I showed to you, I'm honest person. I don't give a fuck if somebody can tell me, oh, you closed $10,000 losses. You probably gonna be liquidated on that type of the position. Yes, I made mistake. I didn't fix. Oh, I fixed the profit, but I didn't took off the limit order. And then the only thing that I need to do is to fix the mistake. I know that there is gonna be a lot of people who gonna talk about anything. That's fine. I'm not even thinking about you. And you know, like, remember the dates when you've been in school. Do you ever think about it? What the stupidest, the ugliest, the fucking enormous person from the class or from the school was thinking about you? The same right now. Guys, this is the opportunity for you to send me the message, hey, I made $1 million. That's your money. Of course, if you're gonna tip me with that money, that will be way more better, because we remember everyone who's tipping us, my friends. We remember them. So if in the next year we're gonna say, so guys, I'm sorry, this is it. It was really nice to meet you. Yeah, basically, literally, yeah. You're not gonna be there. I'm not asking about your money. No. We send this money to the people who need that money, but we remember that. There was the guy who sent me $500 a few days ago. Hey, thank you for explaining me about the asset that will definitely liquidate me. And right now I have 29 messages from him, 29 messages, and I'm gonna read them in front of you. I don't know what's gonna be inside of messages, but if you're gonna talk about your pattern, that's gonna kill my brain. So we're going to get a nice scam week today. 6th of September. Let's open the chart and let's read the message. I'm just reading the message from 6th of September. To get a nice scam week today, shit, maybe I can wick down to 107, again maybe 105, then recovery by Monday. 6th of September, 9 a.m. People who's texting me their opinion, oh my God. Thank you very much. You are the best. 6th of September, 9:21. So here. 9:21. We are going to get a nice scam week today. Shit, maybe it can wick down to 107, again maybe 105, then recovery by Monday. Monday, what day it was? September 6th, it's what? September 6th, it's Saturday. So until 8. Final shakeout before breakout. This was the day I've been waiting for. No 107, no 108, no 105, definitely. September 8th. Look at every month. What the fuck? Look at every month from 6th to the 10th of every month. 3 or 4 green days in a row. First thing first, I've been telling it on the live stream for the last year that we have the same pattern. They put in price down at the beginning of the month. So no hello, nothing. Just like 8th of September. Like I'm receiving the news. Like I'm subscribed on the New York Times. Look at every month from 6th to 10th of every month. 3 or 4 green days in a row. Nine of September, still following August pattern like I told you. CPI index report comes out tomorrow, which line is up, time algorithm September 11 drop. I'm going to make money on the rip and the dip, or maybe we just do a flat like you said. Do you see the pattern? It's going to definitely hit 13.5 cents, maybe 13 cents. People who's talking to themselves. So 9 of September. We have this line here, yeah? It's hit. It's definitely hit. Before that, this guy was sending me, I think it was somewhere, I will tell you the date. August. Give me a second, still August. Yeah, from the 26th, 23rd, 25th. The pattern. I've been telling to him that we're going down to that price. He told me like, hey dude, thank you very much. I will be liquidated if not you. He sent me $500. Thank you very much for that. I told him like, okay, you don't want to pay the whole amount of money. I have time while I'm driving, and I'm gonna tell him that here he was expecting that we're gonna have impulse up, only up of his pattern. I told him like, no, right now we're gonna go down. I don't fucking trade the Shiba Inu. I don't even know how the chart looks. I can take a look at the chart and I will tell you. I asked him what the top of the 22nd and what the top of 28, as far as I remember, on our conversation. I told him that we could probably hit that top, then we're gonna go down again. He's still sending me, and there is the one thing. When people putting all their money in the position, when people putting all their deposit in the position, and they have the liquidation price, that type of, for example, he opened his position here. He truly believed that we're gonna be here, as it was from here. So he been, no, not from there, from here. He been talking to me about that moment, his pattern here. I telling him, dude, if you trade in patterns, trade them, but please don't put that type of thoughts in my brains. I don't trade patterns. I can analyze, I can think, but I'm not trading the patterns. Here we have the movement down, so basically the liquidation, then movement up. But before that movement up, before that, it's only here. Before that, we have all this movement up and down. So basically, if you are the person who's putting all your money, who don't give a fuck about the risk management, you are risking your asset. This guy texted me like, hey, I was in $6,000 profit, $2,000, $5,000. He's texting me, I told you, my friend. Can you tell me right now what's gonna happen next? Hello, comma, of course, comma. I don't know if you're watching this live stream right now. I'm discussing your messages, comma. Please, I'm asking you not to send me your opinion about the assets, comma. I don't need that, comma. It's disturbing me, it's bothering me, and it's putting me in the state of what the fuck. If you want algorithm, comma, I will send you how to pay and you will be activated. And I think that you're gonna make hundreds of thousands profit, comma, but please stop texting me about the patterns. So I'm sending him this message, and for me, I could ask him, did you fix profit here, or are you still waiting for the enormous profit, like millions and millions of dollars? I don't know. It was 29 messages of the chart, etc. Guys, there is hundreds of people who's texting me, who's sending me the same messages, who's texting me and sending me the same messages. Hey dude, could you take a look? What do you think about that? I have this position, I have that position. The last live stream for the private group I made, like, hey guys, you can send your position here and I'm gonna discuss them. I discuss and review maybe like from one live stream 10 positions. I told people that you're gonna fix your profit here, the price will do that, the price will do that. I can do that all day, all night, but I don't want to do that. I don't need that. If you want to receive happy, useful, informative Andrew, skip the part where you think that I'm your brother, I'm your sister, I'm your mother, I'm your friend, or I'm someone from your contact list whom you can text your opinion. Sorry for that. I'm good without your messages. I've been good for 36 years. And right now, I don't want to build relationship with people. I want to sit like that in a silence. That's it, my friends. I cannot tell you anything else. And you're gonna be, oh, it's so rude from you. No, it's not rude. It's honestly. That's not rude. If you're gonna show me something that I don't want, Should I eat that because you give it to me? No, I will tell you, I don't want it. If someone will come to you or to your daughter or to your wife or to whatever whom on the street and will ask you, do you want dick in your ass right now? You'll say, no, thank you, I'm good. The same for me when I'm receiving hundreds of messages, especially from one person. For me, it's a dick in my brains. I don't need that. And then people asking me, why my payment is increasing twice? I was like, because I want to do that. The next time you will think about it. What I'm asking you, please, if you have opinion, start YouTube channel and wait until I'm gonna join this live stream or I'm gonna watch your video. It sounds like I grab you for the leg or hand on the street and please subscribe on me. I'm Andrew, I'm smart, here is my analysis. No, you found this channel, you found our Telegram channel. How many of you download the Telegram app just because we're not posting almost anything in the WhatsApp group? People telling me, people from America not using the Telegram channel, they're gonna use even the WeChat from China if we're gonna post our forecast there. People gonna read the newspaper if we're gonna post our forecast there. But it doesn't mean that every week you should text me with your message questions like, so we are in 11, what's gonna happen next? That's why, my friends, I'm telling you, there's gonna be the date when everything gonna be prepaid. There's not gonna be live streams, there is not gonna be anything. There's just gonna be rude, hateful speech Andrew, who's gonna be nah. I need to charge my batteries, and it's not free. Guys, I wanna say thank you. No matter how rude I am, we're still making money. I want to say thank you to everyone who's sending me your P&Ls, because I'm glad to read, to see that you are doing the same as we are. I'm glad to see and understand that people figure out and open trades and made profit. It's telling me that I'm doing that. Сонь, як буде не зря? Like, I'm not wasting my time by doing those live streams. I want to do the same as I've been doing in August, the live streams on the TikTok, but not right now. I don't have energy. I'm exhausted from the dog and from people who's like don't have borders. If you want to talk to me, invite me on the dinner. Invite me on, like, I don't know. Send me your nudes. If you fat guy, if you bald guy, if you, I don't know, the hairy guy, send me double the nudes. I don't know how to explain you. We should be on the same page. For me, what I'm doing here for you, that's way than enough. In my opinion, that's my opinion only. I know that you want more. Yesterday, the guy texted me like, please, I'm begging you, only one asset because I have the liquidation price here. I sent him like, the asset will go down. I will take a look even. I will take a look. The HBAR, it was the HBAR. So from yesterday, he's telling me my liquidation price somewhere here. I'm sending him, we give the 5% movement. And on the 4-hour time frame, I send him that we're gonna go down here. It's probably we're gonna find, if I'm gonna, oh yeah, I know, I'm not gonna find it. I remember, I put him not the line, I put the cursor here and I send him 2 dates from the 1 hour and the 4 hour. He was in the close to liquidation price and he was like, please, I'm begging you, my friend, I'm begging you. I was like, why? I'm so empathetic, why I want to do that. So please guys, every next time when you send me that type of question, that type of request, don't ask yourself why I cannot read information from the Telegram group, because you're gonna be blocked in every social media. I'm telling about this for a couple of months. I blocked something like 100 people, but still you become more smarter. Hey dude, how are you? So let me know how can I, and then like, okay. So just give me some kind of advice. What should I do with my position? If I'm gonna fix that position, I'm gonna get the access to the algorithm. You don't need access to the algorithm. You need access to the school once again. You need access to something which gonna show you that information is the most precious thing. The more precious thing is only time. So when we are young, we're wasting our time to become more smart, more rich. And most of people, even in 60, they don't have opportunity to do something for themselves because they don't have money, because money gonna pay for your time. Money will extend your time. I'm fucking hate myself for that speech. I hate myself for this speech, I'm telling you, because I don't feel proper way. I don't feel right when I'm doing that. It's been 15 minutes. We could talk about something else. Hey dude, could you skip the part where you're telling about the financial literacy? Yes, of course. I have only bad jokes. Could I skip the part when your daughter growing up and just give her on the... For me, it's the same. If one person thinks that he don't need that, it doesn't mean that 10 or 20% wouldn't change their life, wouldn't change their opinion. People are selfish, insanely selfish. And once again, my friends, with the things that we are doing right now, with the attention that we're getting right now, when they gonna buy us back, zero attention to you. Don't give a fuck about these channels. That's it, I'm an honest person. Okay guys, I would like to read your questions, but I'm gonna skip that. If you wanna punch me in the face, you can meet me in a few hours on the Rodeo Drive, but please try to knock me out from the one punch, only one punch. Because I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna say, why? My teeth, oh my God. Or you're gonna receive the knife in your neck. And then they're gonna put me in jail because I live in the most democratic state. But still, things that happen even here, this is the beginning of the end. Believe me or not. My friend with whom I met a few days ago, the $95,000 coffee that I drink, my friend told me, like, in his opinion, that Las Vegas will be ended in the next year. In his opinion, the civil war will happen as we're trying to predict. Like, I wish that I'm gonna be wrong. I wish he's gonna be wrong, but he's really smart guy who thinks on 360 degrees. Not only like the horses near the Central Park, you know, they can look only forward, like, okay, I'm gonna go forward. 99% of the people like only looking forward. If their boss or someone through the media gonna turn their head, they're gonna see that thing, but they not trying to turn around, like what's behind my back. So every time when I'm talking to a person who's smart, I'm trying to consume the information. I'm trying to rethink about that. I'm trying to understand that why he's thinking that way, why he's talking about that. And then when I'm realizing that this person achieved something in his life or her life, believe me or not, I'm gonna trust this person, but I'm gonna trust on the half, on the 50%, because the last 50% will be my opinion, my decision, my responsibility, my analysis, how I heard his information, how I heard his words. Because some of us hearing from 3rd till 11 plus minus 1 day we're going up. Also, I'm gonna open short position on 3rd of September. Not because you don't trust me, because you heard open short position. Hey, this is confusing. That's not confusing. That's like fucking every week the same dates. The month has a few dates. So September has 3rd, and right now it has 25th. Before that, September has 3rd, and it has 25th. Of course, in a meaning of time, it's gonna give us one more bottom, which right now are 19. But still, every month has only 2 dates for buying and selling. It's confusing. It's not confusing. It's just you stupid to understand that. Or I'm stupid to explain you that. It's not confusing. Either the problem in my words or in your ears. That's it. Mouth and ears, let's say like that. There is no other problems. Either I'm thinking one way and telling something wrong, or you thinking other way and hearing something wrong. That's it. As I said all the time, you turn in on the part where I'm discussing about the asset volatility, USDT dominance, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Turn in on the ChatGPT. Please explain me. And you're gonna receive please, this camera on me, please. Hello, Mr. Camera, could you please, that camera. You're gonna receive that explanation. Everything that I said on that live stream, the ChatGPT, write for me. So right now, I'm gonna do copy, and I'm gonna send it to the private group. If you want to get access to the private group, the link in description, you can go there. You will have 24 hours free of charge. You entering your credit card or debit card. You're receiving 24 hours free of charge. You can see what's inside the group. There's going to be a few messages. I'm going to send you all messages that ChatGPT made for me. From my words, all I've been doing, I just turned on the microphone on the ChatGPT. So he listened to me. And guys, thanks to everyone who's reading this message, because I'm not reading it. I'm not checking this message. There was 2 times when someone from the private group texted me, hey dude, the ChatGPT made mistake. Because here, and here. You said that, but he heard that. Believe me or not, ask ChatGPT 5 times in a row, 3 plus 3. He will every time give you a different answer. You know this joke, like ChatGPT making a lot of mistakes. But still, thanks to everyone who's texting me, hey, you or he made a mistake because the algorithm showing that date. So right now, Ethereum roadmap, let's say, I don't think that you need about Ethereum. Could you make the one post about every information, so there's going to be some kind of conclusion? What, when, where? I'm going to ask him once again. Let's see what he's going to drop for me. And I'm not asking him to be the marketing profi, to create the triggered post, to show people. No, I'm just like, hey, please make notes for me. So what do we have? Crypto roadmap, September 2026. Bitcoin down till 25th plus minus 1 day, rally until the end of October, early November, major drop until mid-December, bounce from December bottom, and in January 2026, Ethereum, blah, 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 Solana, blah, 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 total 1. Bottom, September 27 plus minus 1 day, September 29 for total 2 plus minus 1 day, middle point, September 26 plus minus 2 days. Volatility, September 15, 19, rise in volatility, Fed cuts the 17, roller coaster every day, all 17 will be like that. September 22, 25th, second volatility wave, Bitcoin bottom around 25th. October 5 plus minus 1 day, secondary bottom, strong entry window. End of October, November, Rust rally 2025. Yes, that's my opinion. Mid-December, early bottom. Yeah, the mid-December, it's going to be the last bottom of the year. And summer, fall 2026, market purge, everything lower. Conclusion. Okay. Fuck you, Mr. ChatGPT. Don't test me. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Especially for those who's pressed the like button. Likes is the only fuel that we consume. It's the only thing that... You know what? We still have a time. And I need to make one thing. I promised to my friend that I'm gonna check his positions. My friends, you are happy to see that in the live stream. Okay. Okay. XRP. XRP. XRP, I think that he gonna fix the profit. And people from private group, please don't ask me to do more live streams. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm trying to do one additional live stream for you, and I'm not supposed to do. Okay, XRP, I will stick to 2 fixation points, 307 and 311. Let's say 311, okay? 311 right now on the 1 hour time frame. I think that XRP will do that type of movement. And from here, so basically from the bottom of the 1 hour time frame, we could open the long position. And the 15 minutes time frame, something like here, yeah? It should be here, or it should be definitely here. So the fast position, it could be that. Let me open, for example, let me open this position. No. Why I'm doing that? Don't do this, Andrew. Don't do this. Wait for the bottom of the 1 hour time frame. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm gonna wait for the price. $3.11, and then we can go down to 294. So I'm gonna text XRP 294 311, then 294. Sui. That's if we're talking about what's gonna happen before 16, and if we're gonna try to think about it until the end of the month, we could see 281, 278 before end of September, beginning of October. I need to see how the Bitcoin will act from 20 of September, but for the XRP, that's something that I see right now. Yeah, I think that the XRP, oh, sorry for that, the XRP will give us lower bottom here in October, something like here. That could be, but right now it's too far away from me. SUI. The daily time frame should go down, the 4-hour time frame should go down. So in my opinion, we could bounce to 375, the 1-hour time frame. Okay. Yes, SUI 375. 75. Then probably it could be 365, then 365, 379, and we could go down even 381, not 379, 381. This is the 4-hour time frame, and then we could go down to 346, and then 346, or even 333. Okay, what's next? Ethereum. Okay. Yeah, I think that right now we could go to 4,800. That could be for give me a second. On the 1-hour time frame, I will try to put more money here, something like 46.50, 46.40. Give me a second. Let's say 46.50. Then I want to see price 45.75, and then could be 48.05, 48.10, let's say 10, and from there $45.20, $44.20, and maybe we will see ETH 42, 41, 40 until end of the month. But that sounds impossible for now until oh no, not until the end of the month, until the beginning of beginning of October. Until I see the price on 25th. So the only question for me will be what the price will be on 25th. The only question, because the daily time frame, yeah, I think that 4,800 right now, 48, 4,900 will be the top. Okay, let's go further. Ethereum done. Pepe. Mr. Pepito. Mr. Pepito should go down, That was... Yeah, we're talking... Oh, this is... Give me a second. I think that we're gonna go up again, maybe to 0.013, and then zero zero 10.5, and the last one can I put this line here? And last one bottom on 5th, 6th of October. That could be 0.97. 0.97. Something like that. So I do not expect that the price will hit something higher than 13.0, somewhere here. Maybe let's say maybe 14.3, maybe, but I don't think. It doesn't look so good for that asset right now. It doesn't look so good. So all I need to put this limit order here. Dogecoin. I want to open the Dogecoin as well. Trump, zero attention to Trump. Solana. Sonia, you are in profit. Yes, can you buy me coffee, please? Yes. You want coffee? I don't know, do you want coffee? You want matcha? Mm-hmm. You want to go to the Rodeo with me? I have to clean first. Let's clean later. You promise that you're gonna find cleaning lady? Sonia, you are in profit. Sonia. Are you okay to spend 300 a month? We're gonna discuss that. So okay, I'm expecting that the Solana will go lower. The first stop could be 238. Is it from the one we opened this morning? Yeah, from morning. You are in profit already. I should have put more money. I know. Yeah, that's, you see, I'm gonna tell you if you didn't hear it. She said I should put more money in the position. But there is management. Yeah, you should start from $100. That's what I did. Yeah, so maybe, by the way, maybe you made the profit for the cleaning lady. Mm-hmm. Oh. Think about that. Nice. 238, I'm waiting there. Then we could hit, after that, no, 295, maybe. You know, so we have this liquidity here. And the calculation says to me that we are not gonna be there. Give me a second. Let me check that. Oh, so the HIFI going way lower and lower. Thanks God. Thanks God. By the way, can I please fucking, it could log out, confirm. Give me a second, please. No sign up. Maybe later. I need to log in to sub account. Guys, for a small advice for you, don't hold your main accounts on your phones, on laptops. Use the sub accounts. So if somebody gonna break your neck or put the fist in your ass, they're gonna get access to the sub account. That's it. Please, 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 mister, please, please, please. Okay, let it be, let it be. Let it be. Solana, 238.8, then I don't know. We have 250 and 265, but I don't believe, how to spell believe, okay, I don't believe, okay, I don't believe in that. So let me take a look on the 1 hour time frame. So I'll stick to 245, 245, 245.5, and from there going to, give me a second, and from there we go into 214 to 21. But and end of September, beginning of October, I want to see price. This is my friend, and he said, I want to bet with you that the price wouldn't be there. I think that we discussed with him something like when the Ethereum was 3,200, we discussed $1,500. And I made a promise to my father that I'm never gonna play on money, never, cards, bets, anything. And I told him like, I can't. I won't, because I know that, for example, this is the guy with whom you can bet, like, I don't know, like, if I'm gonna win, you buying me a house. If I'm gonna lose, I'm buying you coffee, something like that. I'm joking, but still, like, you know, people betting on money most of the time. And for me, to be wrong in the trading, to be wrong in the relationship, to be wrong, to making the wrong turn on the road, you still have a chance to solve that. When you're wrong and you're betting on something, that's something that damaging not only my portfolio, that's something that damaging my self-respect. I'm wrong and I cannot fix that. The only fixation when you're doing like bets is to do one more bet. And that's something that put you in the, let's say in the void. You cannot go out from void. It's like the black hole, it's pulling you back. So that's why I never gonna bet on anything, on sports, on whatever. The developer yesterday, he explained me the only way how you can win in bets, you need to say what's not gonna happen. For example, I'm not the football guy. Manchester United playing with the some team from Italy, Juventus. I'm not the football guy. So for example, two teams playing, and what people trying to do, they trying to guess how many goals some team will put in the other team. The only way how you can be profitable and right, you need to tell how many goals they not gonna do. For example, you can bet that they not gonna put 7 goals. This is the only way. So in that case, when my friend telling to me, hey dude, we're not gonna be lower than 200, and I'm texting him at the end of September, beginning of October, lower than 200. Guys, if we're gonna have the impulse, I start from that. If we waiting and expecting that from the end of September, beginning of October, we're gonna have impulse up, there should be shakeout. This is the Solana, okay. What's next? Ethereum, Solana, and we have Pepe, okay, Solana. I love that he sending me the screenshot, and he on the screenshot he have the notification from the algorithm. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait, my friends. I don't need to fix all my positions. I don't need to fix all profits. I don't need definitely to fix losses. I need to wait. Oh, the one thing I want to take a look, because we received a notification that the Bitcoin 15 minutes time frame showing us that we have a divergence. The 1 hour time frame have a divergence. I think that I'm gonna open the short position on the Bitcoin right now. I don't care about the 4 hour, or I should care about the 4 hour. Should I care about the 4 hour? I don't know. Should I or not? Should I or not? But the only thing that I want to take a look, I will show you. The only thing that I want to take a look is the HIFI. Because guys, when we start, it was 148, and I tell you that I'm in position. Right now it's 137. It's like 10% profit without leverage. So what do we have here? The 4 hour almost in the bottom, the 6 hour approaching the middle, the 15 minutes. Yeah, I think we're gonna go lower. I think that we're gonna go lower, and if we are breaking through, through that bottom, if we are breaking through that bottom, we are going somewhere here. But the 4 hour, this is the only thing that's frightening me, because right now and just for your consideration, why I opened this short position, I'm going to explain you. I open it on that candle. On that candle, we already have that moment up. Why I opened it here, I'm going to explain you. The guy asked me a question, what do you think about this asset? So I open it here. I open it here. I open it here. We are on top. I open it something like here, probably not here, here, something here. Why? Because the algorithm was showing to me that on every asset we are still going up, but the trading filter was showing that anytime soon we need to turn around. And the main thing was, I saw that there is a news that this asset will be delisted from the from the Binance, and I wasn't expecting that they gonna scam people like that they gonna do that insane manipulation, because everyone who's heard about the delisting, they definitely gonna try to short this asset. But this fucking, take a look at this. If I'm gonna go back here, this is how it was. This is how it was. It shows me that we need to go up. I didn't trust this system. I was trying to catch that movement down. That's what I was trying to catch. And that's from 0.34, something like that, 0.33. I've been fucked up. And then, you see, only one candle. If I'm gonna go on the 5-minute time frame, where is that 5-minute time frame? Where is that? Here? No. Where is that? Five-minute time frame here. Take a look at this. 15 minutes will show us better. 1, 2, 3, 45 minutes. 45 minutes. That's it. So right now, I need to see that moment down, then we're gonna go up. So it's definitely showing to me that I need to fix my short position, maybe even right now, because why not? Give me a second. Can I go back to the, for example, 15 minutes time frame? Okay, I'm in the 15 minutes time frame. Let me check. I think that we could hit either 0.3 or 0.25. So can I be not 0.28? Yes, I'm gonna try to fix it there. 5 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame are already turned around. So the only thing that I need to wait is the bottom of the 15 minutes time frame. The bottom of the 15 minutes time frame, I need to close this position. And that's gonna be the end of that asset for me. That's gonna be okay. Thank you very much. It was really nice to meet you. Thank you, Mr. And good luck. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks. See you next week. I'm not in mood to do more than one live stream. I'm not in mood to figure out how you can avoid your losses or whatever. That's it. Thank you very much. Take care.